Yes, sir. Let's start.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hi, everybody. So again, we are back into our second season on mathematics. So welcome to IIT Gate classes, and I'm Dheeraj. Today, I'm again going to take up one of the very important session on mathematics, where we are going to solve the question from you can say mathematics set B, and this paper was conducted recently only, right? So for upcoming examination, right? We are just going to have a look at different type of questions. So one session we have done already, right? So I hope many of you have enjoyed the session. So let us get into the second session on maths, right? So let us jump into directly the first question of the day, right? So we have got the very first question. You can see the very first question. You guys can also comment in the chat box, as this session is quite live, so you guys can comment here, right? So the question number one is from determinant, a very simple question, right? So it looks bigger, but the answer is in one line only. You can read the question first. If 2x minus 4, all these elements are given, you have to find the value of x here, right? So how to find the determinant, that is the very important question. So you have to always look for the look for the column or row where many zeros are present. So you can say that in this column there are many zeros. You see only one of the element is non-zero, so you can expand with respect to this, right? So we can expand here. So one, okay, just you can okay, just you can do like this. So it will be like, 2 times this. Okay, so 1 into 2 times 2x minus 4. Okay, we are just expanding, okay, with respect to this one, right? So this is 2 times 2x minus 4, and this is 4 into 2, right? So minus 4 into 2, which is going to be 0. So you can say that this is going to be 4x minus 8. Minus 8 is going to be 0. So 4x equal to 16. So x equal to what? X equal to 4. So answer for this question is 4. So you can solve this question in 10 second, you can say, if you know this technique, right? If you know how to expand. Okay, so I hope my voice and everything is also okay, right? Yeah. So answer for this question will be 4, right? I hope this makes sense to all. So this was the very first question, and we have to expand the determinant with respect to this one, so that the number of steps can be minimized. Okay, so you can solve this question in very less time. Otherwise, what you will do, if you are going to expand like this with respect to this and this, then it will take more time, right? Okay, the answer you will get, but you might get some very complicated equations. So this is very important question, right? Okay, let us move to next question, that is second question. So the second question here, they have asked you to compute the integral, right? Integration 1 by 2x plus x minus 3 dx, right? So the moment you look at the question, this question looks I mean the answers are given in terms of you can say log, right? So certainly you have to do something with the denominator here, right? So what you can do with the denominator, that is the very important question. So you guys can also suggest me what we can do. Okay, but here this question can be done like this. There are various methods to solve this question, but I will just suggest you, right, how to solve this question, right? So yeah, you guys can also comment. So this question might be little lengthy also. You can also skip these kind of question if it seems lengthy, but I will suggest ki just try at least once, right? So option for this question will be what? Which option is correct? So you can say the option C will be correct here. That is 1 by 5 log x minus 1 to x plus 3. Okay, plus C. Okay. This option will be correct. But how to solve this? What you can do here, you can just take 1 by 2. You can take 2 common from the denominator. So you can just take 2 common from the denominator. It will be x square plus x by 2 minus 3 by 2, right? Okay, this is first approach that you can do. Then next step you can do here is 1 by 2 you can take out from the integral. This is nothing but you can write this as c. This is a square. This is you can say plus 2ab kind of thing. So this is x square, that is a square, you can say this is x by 2, where you can say this is nothing but 2ab. So you can find the value of b. Okay, you can find the value of b here, right? So if you compare with 2ab, right, 2ab equal to x by 2, so you will get to know that the b is going to be what? The b will be 1 by 4, right? So 1 by 4 is square, you can say, right? So you will get x by 2. Okay, a is nothing but x only. Okay, so x by 2 plus 1 by 4 whole square. Then you have to again subtract one more 1 by 4 here. Okay, because you are adding, so you have to subtract, and this is nothing but 3 by 2, right? Now dx. So you can write now this as what? You can now, can we move to next page? Yes. So 1 by 2 integration, 1 by, okay, this is nothing but x plus 1 by 4 whole square, right? And now you can simplify this. I believe everybody can simplify. So this is nothing but you know, minus 1 by 16 minus 3 by 2 dx, right? So you can simplify this. Okay, and you have to use this concept, that is nothing but 1 by x square minus a square dx is going to be equal to, if you know this formula, you can solve this question directly. 1 by 2a ln x minus a upon x plus a, right? This is what we want to convert the denominator into this format. Okay, so here we have got this format here. Okay, I hope this makes sense. So this is nothing but 1 by 2 integration 1 by x plus 1 by 4 whole square, and this you can simplify this. What is this? You can say that 1 by 16 my plus 3 by 2. You can just simplify this. So 16 will be the LCM here, and this is nothing but 1 plus you can say 28, sorry, it will be 24. So it is nothing but 25 by 16, right? So here you have got 5 by 4 whole square dx. Fine. So I think everybody is getting the steps how we are going to do this question, right? So 1 by 2 integration. Now you have got this x plus 1 by 4. Here it should be x only. So you can just use substitution method. You can say that let you know x plus 1 by 4 equal to t. So this is nothing but dx equal to dt. Simple. So you can convert directly this by, you know, this will be t square minus 5 by 4 whole square, right? And this is nothing but dt. Now you can write directly. So 1 by 2 is there, 1 times, okay, 1 by 2 into a, that is nothing but 5 by 4 ln, okay, t minus 5 by 4 upon t plus 5 by 4, right? And if you plug back this value x plus 1 by 4 and so on and so forth, right? So you can see here this is nothing but, you have to take this 4 up, right? So you will get the answer as what? You will get the answer as option C only, right? So you can see here, this is the procedure that you have to follow, okay, to get the answer. Understand? So I have suggested that this is the important formula. Please remember that, okay, for future exam, okay. But in the during the exam, you can't do many steps, so you can also skip this kind of question because it is quite lengthy. But as I suggested that, okay, these are the adjustment that you have to do, right? Next question. So this question is from, you know, this question is from the limit. Again, you see, there are many indeterminate forms. Okay, we have got 0 by 0 form. We have got infinity by infinity form. We have got 1 raised to power infinity form. Like this kind of a, you know, risky situation, or you can say indeterminate situations. So here you can check here, right? What kind of situation is here? So it is nothing but 1 to the power infinity form. So whenever this kind of situation is given, right, whenever you get 1 to the power infinity form, so what you can do here is you can consider this is nothing but f of x, and this is nothing but g of x, right? So here what is happening, your f of x is tending to 1 and g of x is tending to infinity, right? So you can write this as this is very useful for everybody, not only for ATC or something. It is also useful for upcoming gate exam also, right? So people can properly focus here. So whenever this kind of situation will be occurred, so you can always write e raised to power limit, you can say that x tending to a, right, x tending to a, g of x, okay, f of x minus 1. Okay, you can write like this and you will get the answer very quickly, right? So we can do here. So here the limit is nothing but x tending to infinity. So e raised to power limit, you know, x tending to infinity, G of x is nothing but x plus 1 by 2, right? And fx is nothing but 2x minus 1 by 2x plus 3 minus 1. Now you can just manipulate this further. So it is nothing but limit x tending to infinity e raised to power, and this is nothing but x plus 1 by 2, and this is nothing but what, 2x minus 1 minus 2x minus 3 by 2x plus 3. I believe this is fine for all, yeah. So till this point everything is okay. So the first reaction point is you have to look for what kind of indeterminate form they have given. So accordingly you have to decide which concept you have to use, right? So it looks easy, but you have to do like this. Okay, so now here 2x gone, right? And you will get minus 4 here, right? Okay, so you can see here you will get minus 4. Okay, so you can write this as limit x tending to infinity, right? E raised to power, this is nothing but x by 2. Okay, and this is nothing but what, minus 4, 2x plus 3. Now what you can do, you can take x common. Okay, you can take x common here, right? And you can also cancel this by minus 2, right? So you can take common and put x equal to infinity here, right? So what you will get here is that you will get e raised to power minus 2 by 2, which is nothing but e raised to power minus 1, which is nothing but 1 by e. So what is the correct answer for this question? 1 by is the correct answer. So this question also can be done around, it will take 50 second kind of, right? Because you have to do this much calculation, right? Fine, let's move to next question. So this is again one of the very simple question, guys. You guys can also answer me in the chat box. So I will be also glad to see your answers. So the first session was, I think many of you might have learned very new techniques of solving questions. So you see here, say this question number 6, okay, from original paper, f of x is given as 1 by x, g of x is nothing but what? You see here in place of x, they have put the function itself. And in order to find h of x, you have to again put this function here, right? Okay, in place of f of x, then you have to find the value of product. All the function you have to product, right? Let us find g of x first, right? So here f of x is given. What is f of x they have given here, right? That you have to see, understand. So let us see what is f of x. F of x is given as 1 by 1 plus x, right? So anybody can solve this question. Uh, who doesn't know anything also. So g of x can be found out. That is nothing but f of x here, right? So you can just plug in place of x the same function. So 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus x. So you can just manipulate this. You will get 1 by x plus 1 upon this is going to be x plus 2. I believe this is fine for all, right? You can just manipulate and you will get this. Now you have got g of x. Now we have to find h of x, right? So h of x is nothing but what? H of x is nothing but f of, f of the function itself, right? So it means you have to put g of x in place of x here, right? So what you can do here is you can put here 1 plus x plus 1 by x plus 2, right? So you can just do like this, x plus 2 will be going up in the numerator, and if you will solve this, so you will get here 2x plus, I believe this is fine for all, right? So you will get 2x plus a 3, right? Now you can take the product of all, right? So f of x into g of x into h of x. So you will realize that f of x is going to be 1 by 1 plus x into uh, x plus 1 by x plus 2 into x plus 2 by 2x plus 3. So everything is going to be cancelling, right? But only what is left here is nothing but 1 by 2x plus 3, right? So what is the option, correct option? Option C is going to be correct. So this question can be done by anybody. So don't leave this question, okay? Despite you will take around, you can say 50 seconds, right, to answer this question. Fine. At least 1 minute is there for all the question, right? Yeah. Now, this question, right? This question needs some background of your plus 2. As I suggested that you have to go through NCRT for at least 1 or 2 hours every day. You can go through, and you can cover at least the concept behind these questions, right? Here PQR is given. They are saying that they are collinear points, and R divides PQ in the ratio, right? So you can say that this is nothing but a PQ, okay? and there is a point R, you can say, okay, you can take any point R, right? So R divides PQ in the ratio, right? So you can say that some point, this is the line, okay? It is going to divide this, okay? So, I mean, any point you can take, right? Let me take any point here. So this question is very simple question, right? So it is going, any point you can take here, okay? This R point, which is going to divide this PQ in the ratio, internally, externally, internally, externally, right? So if you don't know the concept, you can't solve this question. So this question needs some background. So I will suggest that you should go through this, okay? So the perfect answer you will get is nothing but 1:2 externally, right? For this question, okay? So you can easily solve it if you know the section formula. So okay, this is very important question that you have to take care, understand. So how to find this situation? So what you can do here is, since you can consider that this R will divide into K is to 1 ratio, okay, you can consider that this point, which is nothing but R, okay, -1, -2 and 1, is going to divide into K is to 1 ratio, right? This PQ, okay. So by section formula, what you can do here is, by section formula you can just compute, right? So and then equate with this, okay. So this is nothing but -1, -2, 1, which is going to be equal to, okay. Now what you can do here is, you just take you just multiply this, as we can see here, so P is given as 234, Q is given as 587, right? And R is given as -1, -2, so here the denominator is gonna be same for all. That is nothing but K plus 1, K plus 1, and the K plus 1. Okay. So you have to find the value of K here, and then the job is done, right? Only K value you have to find. Understand? So how to find the K value? Anybody can suggest me also, right? Yes. That is what I would like to ask here. So here we have got PQR, and we have to find the ratio where the R is going to divide, right? So yes. So which option is going to be correct then? So option B is correct, but what will the numerator here? So you have to be very careful about what. This is nothing but K is to 1, you can say. This is going to be dividing in K is to 1. So what is the value of K, that you have to find out. Understand? So this is very important to remember. Yes. So what we can do here is, we can take here is, these points, right? So let us take these points, like P is given as, 1 minute, 2, 3, 4, right? And Q is given as 587. Okay. So only you have to find one of these point, okay, and then you can just equate with this -1. You will get 1:1, 1:2. Okay. So yes. So what we can do here is, so what we can do here is, you can take this 5, okay. Uh, 1 minute, let me do one more thing. Here what you can do, you just take this Q, so it will be nothing but, this point will be nothing but 5K, okay, plus 2, right? 5K plus 2, only one point you need, and you can equate this with -1. So you will get 5, 1:2 externally, right? So this will be the answer for this question, right? So okay, so you take this 5, right? So 5 into K plus 2 upon K plus 1, okay, and then equate with -1, you will get the answer, right? Fine. So this question is again from question, like topic called relation, okay. Relation, okay. So you need to understand the concept behind relation. There are many properties are there. You see transitive, reflexive, transitive, symmetric, okay, symmetric and transitive. So this is the set A they have given, and these are the relations. So they have given here the ordered pair. So these are the ordered pair, x comma y, okay. So you see 2 comma 3, 3 comma 4, 2 comma 4. So this relation satisfies only one of the property in this case. So if you don't know the property of, like, what is the meaning of symmetric, what is the meaning of transitive, reflexive, so for people who are just doing engineering or they have done engineering, they forget their plus two level, right? So you can revise from the NCRT. Okay, so you will find that the this relation will satisfy only transitive property, right? Only transitive property is going to be satisfied. You can look here. This 2 3 is present here, 2 3, right? Then 3 4. Okay, understood. 2 3, 3 4, and then 2 4 is there, right? So this will satisfy only transitive property. They are, this relation is not going to satisfy any other, right? So this will be completely new to everyone, because as this question belongs to plus two level, right? So you have to go through that concept. So yeah, so option A will be correct for this question. Okay, now you see this question again. Okay, what is the length of the perpendicular drawn from point 345 to line x by 1 by minus 1 by 2 equal to x minus 2 by 3? So this question we can do properly, right? Okay, so what we can do here is we have to find the length of the perpendicular drawn from the point 345 to the line. So this is the line equation they have given, and these are known as direction ratio. I believe everybody knows, right? So what we can do here is we can consider any point, any line here. You can say this is a line PQ, and we are drawing from any point. You can say this is a point A, right? Okay, some perpendicular here, right? So this point has got coordinate as 345. Okay, if we don't know the coordinate of this point, we can't find the distance. Okay, length of this, understand? So what we can do here is we can consider that this equation is nothing but what? Whenever this kind of equation will be given, x by 1 equal to y minus 1 by 2 equal to z minus 2 by 3. So you can consider equal to k, some constant k always, right? So you can find x value here. So x will be equal to what? X is going to be k, right? X is going to be k. So this point can be found out. Okay, so this is nothing but k, right? And next will be 2k plus 1. So this is nothing but 2k plus 1, right? Then will be 3k plus 2, right? So next point will be 3k plus 2, right? But still you cannot find the length of this, right? You have to find this length. So you need to understand, you need to find what is the value of this k. How can you find the value of k? That is the very important question, right? That is the very important question. Yes, so people can suggest me also how to find the value of k, right? Okay. So since they have given here the direction ratio of this line, okay, so direction ratio of this line is nothing but 1, 2, 3. So you can just, and these two lines are perpendicular to each other. So you can say that direction ratio of PQ is given, right? What is that? You can say that it is given as 1, 2, 3, 1 comma 2 and 3, right? Direction ratio of PQ. And you can also find the direction ratio of AB, right? This line AB, right? So what will be the direction ratio of AB? Direction ratio of AB, right? Direction ratio of AB will be what? That is the very important question that you can find out. Understand? So what will be the direction ratio of AB? Anybody in the chat box? Yes. So what you can do here is whatever point you know, this is the point, right? So, and you know this. So direction ratio is going to be k minus 3, right? And you can say that 2k plus 1 minus 4 and 3k plus 2 minus 5. So these concepts you should know, okay, from plus 2 level. So that is why I suggested NCRT revise karna padega, because these things we don't talk in gate exam, right? So okay, so how to find direction ratio? So this is how we can find out k minus 3, 2k plus 1 minus 4. Okay, just subtract. So these are the direction ratio we have got. Okay, now what we can do here is you can simplify this. This is nothing but 2k minus 3. This is nothing but 3k minus 3, and this is nothing but k minus 3. Okay, so these are the direction ratios. Okay, so since we know that if these two lines are perpendicular to each other, you can say that AB is perpendicular to uh, PQ, right? So what you can say that you have to understand that the product of these two, right? You take this and this, right? You take this product of these points, okay, should be 0, right? So you can say that L1 into L2 plus M1 into M2 plus N1 into N2 will be 0. Okay, that is what the concept is. Okay, so what you can do, just take the product and equate to 0. You will get the value of k, right? Once you will get the value of k, you can plug back and you will get some point, right? This point you will get, okay? This value of k you can find out. So what is the value of k? We can quickly find out. So k minus 1, k minus 3 plus 2k minus 3 into 2, that is nothing but 4k minus 8, 6, sorry, okay? Because 2 times of this, right? And then 3k minus 3 into 3, that is nothing but, 9k plus 9 minus 9, okay? Because 3 into 3 will be equal to 0. So from here you can find k. So what is k? K plus 4k is going to be 5k, and 5k plus 9k is going to be 14k, right? 14k, okay? Now 14k is equal to what? 9, and you can take this guy this side, so it is nothing but 6, right? So k is going to be what? 15 by 14, right? So this is the point that you have got, okay? So it is again quite lengthy question only, okay? The correct option that you will get after solving this, now you have got k value, right? So what you can do here is, the option B will be correct. You see how big answer is coming, right? So you can also leave this kind of question, but yeah, at least try once, okay? So you can identify the denominator and you can solve this kind of question, okay? So here we have got k value, right? So 15 by 14 you have got, right? So now what you can do here is you can put here in place of k, okay? So you will get these 2 points, this point and this point, and then you can find out the length, okay? So how to find the length? K minus 3, just take square of that, right? K minus 3 whole square, right? Plus 2k minus 3 whole square plus 3k minus 3 whole square. This is how you can find the length of that, okay? So that will be the answer for this question B, okay? So this question is quite lengthy, so I will suggest ki, like last paper we have done, okay? There was a question which we can do very simply, right? But here you need some basic concepts from +2 level, right? Fine. Now you see this question, the value of the sine 10 degree minus cos 10 degree. Okay, so by looking at this question, you can also eliminate some of the options, right? So what are the options we can eliminate directly? So we can eliminate some of the options, right? So how can we eliminate some of the options? As we know that this sine 10 value will be always smaller than cos 10 value, right? Why? Because sine theta should always be less than what? -1 and 1, right? So it should be always, it will be negative value only. You will get negative value, right? Okay, that is what the first insight that you can get, okay? So when we study class 12th and all, so from the NCERT you will get some value of sine 10 and minus cos 10, okay? Some actual values, okay? So you have to remember those values also, right? So that you can get the answer very quickly. Otherwise it will take a lot of time, understand? So these options will never be correct, okay? Like root 2 cos 35, root 2 sine 35. So only fight is between A and B, so you will get option B. So if you know the values of sine 10, cos 10, right? I mean, some particular values are there, those values you must know, so you can get the answer option B, right? So there is no solution for this question. I mean, any, if you go for detailed solutions, it will take a lot of time, understand? Fine. So we will go for this question. We'll solve this question in detail because this question needs only 3-4 steps. Okay. Now this question is again, you see, they are asking from the limit. Okay. So we can solve this question. What they have given here is they have given the function value at 16, that is 16. The differentiation value at 16 is 5. Okay, so you can realize that if you plug this 16 in place of this, so root 16 minus 4, that is 4 minus 4 and 4 minus 4. So this is basically 0 by 0 form they have given, right? This limit is nothing but 0 by 0 form. Okay, so 0 by 0 form means you have to differentiate this, okay, so that you can get rid of from this 0 by 0 form, right? So you have to apply L'Hopital. So what you can do, limit x tending to 16 root f of x, right? So how to differentiate this? Differentiation of constant is going to be 0 only, so you can differentiate this, so it will be nothing but 1 by 2 root f of x, right, upon, you can differentiate root x, so again you will get 2 root x, okay? Understand? So now you can plug this 16 because now it is free from 0 by 0, right? So 2 to cancel. So limit x tending to 16, right? It this root x will go up. So root x will go up, and this is nothing but root f of x, right? And one more thing that you have to keep in mind, this while differentiating this, right, you will get also one of the function that is nothing but f dash x. Okay, okay. You have to apply chain rule here. So here you don't have to forget to multiply f dash x. Okay, that is what the very important key point that we might forget, because you have to use the chain rule here, right? F of x has to be differentiated later. Understand? So here f dash x is there. Now you can plug all the values. So root x is nothing but what? If you plug x equal to 16, so you will get 4, right? Into f dash 16 is going to be 5. Understand? And root f of x, root f of x at 16 is nothing but 16, so it will give you 4. So 4 gone, so answer will be 5. You see how simple this question is. So whenever the question is from your current going syllabus, okay, this question belongs from engineering also, right? Many we all the time talk about 0 by 0 format. Okay, so this is two step answer, right? You can see here we are getting exact answer, that is 5. Okay, so, and we are habituated solving 0 by 0 form question, right? So we are getting very quick answer. But these kind of question you see, okay, these are unconventional, like we never come across in our engineering, right? But when we were studying 12th class, these kind of questions were always striking, right? So yeah, you see. Okay, fine. Let's move ahead. Now, this question again is from our area of interest, as we know probability, right? So you see how simply this question can be done. So what they have given is if A and B are mutually exclusive events, right? And the probability they have mentioned here is probability of A is equal to half of the probability of B. They are asking the probability of A. So you know that from the total probability will always be 1, right? That is very important to keep in mind, right? The total probability will always be 1. Okay, that is what the axioms we know, right? From the axioms of probability, these are the basic truth one should always be familiar with. The total probability can never be more than 1. Understand? And the probability must be always positive, right? So you have to keep in mind this, right? Probability of A plus probability of B is 1. Now you have to find probability of A, so you can just find probability of B in terms of probability of A. So from here the probability of B is nothing but what? That is nothing but 2 times of probability of A, right? So you can plug here. Okay, so it becomes probability of A plus 2 times of probability of A equal to 1. So probability of A will be what? 1 by 3. So this is the answer. It's a very simple question, right? So the question which relates with the current going topic, whatever you are preparing, right, for gate exam or for any sort of exam, you are always focusing on probability, limit, function. Okay, but again relation comes, so you have to go through NCRT, right? There is no other way to understand. Okay, fine. Let's move to next question. Again, this question you see, question number 21. So don't leave this kind of question where they need only 10 seconds to answer the question, right? 10 seconds. Okay. So out of 27, like there will be 27 questions. So don't think that you are going to attempt 27 questions. You can also skip 1 or 2 questions, right? Okay. If they looks lengthy and the way you're going to do is okay, the steps are very lengthy, right? So you see 5 apples and 6 oranges are kept in the box. If 3 fruits are chosen at random, okay, then the probability that the 2 apples and the 1 orange are picked, right? So this question is based on P and C. Okay, P and C, and those whose basics are very strong, they can answer these questions. What is the answer here, right? So the total fruits are what? There are 5 apples and 6. You can say 11, right? Out of 11, you have to choose 3. So 11C3 you can say, right? Because 2 apples and 1 orange, exactly you have to find, right? So 2 apples you have to choose from 5, so that is nothing but 5C3 into 1 orange you have to find, so that is 6C1, right? So this is the answer for this question. So you can just simplify this. I believe everybody knows what is 5C3 and what is 6C1, right? You can solve this. You will get the answer as option A, right? So it's a very simple question that we have got. Okay, you have to remember this formula like NCR equal to n factorial by, you know, r factorial n minus r factorial, right? These are the favorable cases and these are the total cases, right? Now, you see this question is okay, like this is very popular question. You can say the derivative of tan inverse root 1 plus x square minus 1 upon x. Okay, with respect to tan inverse x, you have to differentiate this guy with respect to tan inverse x. Okay, not, you don't have to differentiate this with respect to x. Okay, this is very important point. So this has to be differentiated with respect to, suppose this is nothing but bi, you can take this is a bi. Okay, so d by upon d tan inverse x you have to find, right? Okay, this is the question. So again, this question looks very different, right? Okay, so how can you solve this kind of question? That is the very important point. Okay, so the options that you will get correct as is half, right? But how to go ahead, how to, you know, simplify this? So the very first idea that we, which comes in our, into our mind is, if this x can be replaced by some 10 theta kind of thing, right? So 1 square root of 1 plus 10 square theta, right? Okay, that is very important to simplify, right? So 1 plus 10 square theta is nothing but sec square theta. That is the first step that you have to do. So let me start solving this question. I will show you. Okay, what you can do here is, you can replace, you can consider here that the bi is going to be equal to 10 inverse uh, square root of 1 plus x square, right, minus 1. This minus 1 is outside of the, you know, square root. Okay. Now what you can do here is you can put, okay, put x equal to 10 something 10 theta you can put, right? So y is going to be 10 inverse, okay, square root of 1 plus 10 theta, 10 square theta minus 1 upon, you can say 10 theta, right? So you know one identity, right? In the last session also I told you one identity. 10 square theta equal to sec square theta, right? So it becomes tan inverse. Okay, this is nothing but what, sec square theta. You can plug inside this square root, so you'll get sec square theta only, right? So this is very important, sec square theta minus 1 by tan theta, right? Now, since you have got this, now you can convert sec square theta. Okay, I mean not sec square, it will be sec theta only because it is coming out from the square root, right? Now you can write this sec theta as 1 by cos theta, and you can also write this. You know, what is my main job is you have to convert. Okay, you have to convert like this, tan inverse 10 theta kind of thing you have to convert. Okay, so that this will result theta only, the answer will be theta, right? So my main job is to convert entire argument of this 10 inverse as 10 of that 10 theta kind of thing. Yeah, so what we can do here is, it's a very simple situation. So we can say that this is nothing but 10 inverse 1 by cos theta minus 1 upon sine theta by cos theta. We can write like this. Yeah, so what we can say that this is nothing but tan inverse 1 minus cos theta upon sine theta, right? So you know 1 minus cos theta is what? What is 1 minus cos theta? That is nothing but 2 sine square theta by 2. Okay, last time also I have discussed that kind of formula. So this is nothing but tan inverse. Uh, you can say that this is nothing but 2 sine square theta by 2. Okay, upon this is nothing but what? You can write this sine theta as uh, you know, this sine theta can be written as this sine theta can be written as what, we know that sine 2a equal to, you know, I believe this is fine to everyone, 2 sine a cos a kind of thing, right? Everybody might must be familiar with these formulas. Okay, so you can say that this can be written as sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Okay, you see all these things, right? So sine theta, you know, one guy will cancel, and this will give you sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. That will give you nothing but what? 2 also gets cancelled, right? 2 also gets cancelled. Understand? So I believe this is fine. So you can write this as tan inverse, right? Tan inverse tan theta by 2, right? So then what you can say, this is nothing but theta by 2, then directly you can write. Okay, So this is very important to keep in mind. Understand? I believe this is fine for all. So what you can do here is, now this is by equal to what? Theta by 2 you have got. By equal to theta by 2. Understand? So till now we haven't differentiated this, right? We haven't differentiated this, and we got this. Okay. So now if you differentiate this, okay, if you differentiate this with respect to x, okay, so what you will get? That is the next step that you have to do. Okay. So it is quite lengthy question. That's what I'm showing you. That's what I have done, right? So this is this kind of question asked in mains exam, you can say, and directly taken from some of the NCERT book, you can say, right? So you will get half only, but by looking at this, you can realize that answer will be kind of half, right? You will never get this kind of situations, right? But what are the steps that you have to do? That is very important. So since you have got this by equal to theta by 2, right? So you can differentiate this by, so what we can do, dy by dx equal to uh, dy by dx theta by 2. So again you have to use chain rule kind of things, 1 by 2 d theta by dx, right? So your by dx is nothing but 1 by 2 d theta by dx. Okay, so I believe this is fine for all, right? So as we know that we have considered, what we have taken here is that this x is nothing but this x is nothing but 10 theta, right? This x was 10 theta. So you have to do like this, okay, and you will get this half as the answer for this question, right? So I will not further go ahead and spend more time because we have to solve more question. So this question is quite lengthy, you can say. Just I have explained some steps, so you can just realize what will be the answer, right? So half is going to be the correct answer, right? Okay. Chalo. Next question we will solve here. The coordinates of the point that divides join of, you can say, uh, yes. The coordinates of a point that divides the join of 5, 6 and minus 3, 6 in the ratio 3 is to 5. Okay. Okay. This is the point that you have to, so what is that point, right? So you know that they are, what they are saying, that these are the point 5 6 and one is minus 3 6, right? So one point is there, that point you have to find out. You can say x comma by, that divides this entire line segment into 3 is to 5, right? That is what the question is. Again you have to use the section formula, okay, to determine this x and by, right? So this is very important question. I believe everybody knows also how to find this kind of question, how to solve this kind of questions. Yeah. So since they are not equally divided, you can see 5 and 3, they are not equally divided. So you can't say that this will be the midpoint. Suppose this is equally divided, so you can also say 5 minus 3 by 2, x will be answer, right? So you can see 5 minus 3 by 2, that is nothing but 1, right? 1. But since this is more, right, compared to this, this is more compared to this. Okay, so you have to realize this. So once you will solve this using section formula, so you will get answer as b. So that's what I would suggest, ki you can refer NCERT, okay, to understand what is that section formula, how to, so this question is very simple then, right? So 2 6 will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, uh, understanding the situation, okay. Now you see, guys, this question looks, quite lengthy, right? And it is lengthy. Okay, it is lengthy. Okay. So some question you can also leave out, right? That's what this is. The main objective of this session, to show you some question you have to leave out. Okay, because if you're going to solve this question, it will take more time. Okay. So what we can do, just I will help you out what you can simplify, but I'm not going to solve this question completely. Okay, you see what they are asking: integration square root of 4 plus x square by, so just consider this. Okay, you just consider this, and you have to express this in this format. Okay, so it is going to be very lengthy question. Okay, so what we can do here is Uh, the very first step is you can just write this integral as square root of 4 plus x square by x to the power 6 dx. Fine. So I think this is clear for all. Okay. Now what you can do, you can just write this. You can take x square. Okay. You can take x square. Okay. Out also, right? So if you take x square out, so it become one x will be cancelled from here. So you take x square out from there. So it will become 4 by x square plus 1, right? So here you will get x to the power 5 dx. Fine. I think this is clear now. Okay. Now what you can do here is you can just consider, you can just let, you have to go for substitution method. So let 4 by x square plus 1 equal to t, right? So these are the steps that you have to perform. But as I said, this is a lengthy question. It will take a lot of time to answer. Okay. So I will suggest you can leave out, but yeah, these questions are not new question. They are directly taken from some mains or NCRT books. So you can just refer that and you will get the, okay. So if you differentiate this, understand, if you differentiate this, so you have to differentiate this and so that you can remove this dx. Okay. So what is the differentiation of this? So it will give you nothing but you know minus 8 by x cube, right? Dx equal to dt, right? So I believe this is fine. So this can be written as dx by x cube is equal to, okay. So this is nothing. You have to replace this 4 by x square plus 1 as t square. So this will be 2t. Why 2t square? Because if t square is in under the square root, okay, so you can just take t, right? That is what the first step is. So just I'm telling you, you guys can do it, okay, after the session also. It will become 2t dt, right? Now, so 2 this will cancel here 8, okay, so you can write this as uh, minus t dt by 4, right? Now, so you can say that this is very important to realize, okay. Understood. So you can replace entire expression as with the help of this. So where is x cube? You can write this x to the power 5 as x squared dot x cube, right? Like this. So you can replace now. You can replace everything, okay? And then you have to solve so many, like there are many steps, okay? So what I will suggest here is you can try at your home, okay? And you will get the answer. Just I will tell you the correct answer for this question. But in the exam, you can leave this question, right? So option 1 by, like, you know, 1 by 20 will be correct. Okay. So instead of spending more time on this question, better to leave it. Okay. Because you see how many steps are coming. Okay. So this question can be done using substitution method. At least this question will take around, you can say, 5 minutes to solve. So 5 minute question you can remove, right? Chalo. Now they are asking question based on area. Area bounded by parabolas. Parabola is given, that is by equal to 3x square and x square minus by plus 4 equal to 0. Right? So you have to find the area for this question. Yes. So please tell me what will be the answer, because I think this question can be done by everybody. Okay. So you have to be very decisive while solving the question. Which question you have to solve, that matters a lot. So out of 27, 28, 29 question, you can skip 3 to 4 questions, no problem, right? Yes. So please tell me which what will be the correct answer for this question, right? So yes. So here the question they are asking is the area bounded by the parabola by equal to 3x square, okay, and x square minus by equal to 4, okay, equal to 0, right? X square minus by plus 4 equal to 0. So correct option for this question will be 16 by 3 root 2 according to the original key. But how can we solve this question? Yes. Yes, guys. So I think in this question there is some mistake. You can say there is some mistake, not in the original paper, but yeah, there is some mistake, because see, this is x square they have mentioned, right? So it should be like x minus by, if some kind of a line they have given, then it will be very easy to solve. Otherwise, you see, this is quite different question, right? You see, x square minus by plus 4 equal to 0, right? Okay, so it is nothing but a function of x and by, but here x square is given. Okay, so there is some mistake in this question, okay, in original paper itself. Understood? So it should be like, you can say, okay, it should be like x minus by plus 4 equal to 0, or you can say that it might be 2x. Okay, so then it will be nothing but x minus by equal to minus 4. So this will be the line and this is the parabola. Then you can solve this, okay? Otherwise, you can leave this question because there is a mistake in this question, okay? Understand? And I did not correct this question because this question is directly taken from the original paper. So in the original paper, they have given x square minus y plus 4, right? So otherwise, you can draw quickly, right? This, okay? You will draw the parabola like this and then corresponding line. So here, suppose this is x minus uh, y equal to minus 4, right? So you can find here x minus 4 equal to y, right? So here you can say that the line which is passing through, not passing through origin, right? Okay, and the positive slope will be there, right? So one of the line is there, you can say, and it is not passing through. So what is, suppose x equal to 0 if you put, so y is going to be minus 4, right? Understand? So one line will be there, and x equal to 4 if you put, right? So it will be y equal to 0. So you can say that from somewhere it will be passing, right? And you can find out the area, right? So so you can leave this here. You might get MDA kind of thing, right? If line and parabola is given, then you can easily find out by drawing the okay, the intersection that you have to calculate. Yes. Hmm. Now, this question. So I have taken around 27 questions. Okay. Out of 27 questions, 3 to 4 questions you can always skip, right? The value of, yes, the value of integration x to the power 3 by 2 square root of 1 plus x to the power 5 dx is, right? So 1 by 2 log square root of 1 plus x to the power 5 plus c, right? And these are the options they have given, right? So again, how to solve this kind of questions? That is what very important thing. So how to find this integration, right? So you can solve this integral. There is nothing like any difficulty to solve this kind of integral, right? Yes. Please try this question, guys, in the chat box. You can answer also which option is going to be correct. Yes, Srindhi, yes. You can find the area by integration. Integration is nothing but area only, right? Okay. But provided this question should be okay, right? So in original paper, they have mentioned x square. Okay, so there is something that is missing. Okay, so you can find the area using integration. So you have to find the limit of, okay, convert into one variable, and you can find out, right? Yes. So this is a very good question that you guys can solve it. Okay. So these kind of question you will find in the net also, right? So I will solve for you as you can learn from this question, right? Uh, okay. So let us take this question. So you can say that this integral is given x to the power 3 by 2 upon square root of 1 plus x to the power 5 dx. So Srindi, can you tell me which option is going to be correct for this? So आपको हमेशा you have to be good at limit. Okay, one question is certain from limit. Okay, area also you can find out if question is correct. So this kind of question we might get scared, right? But still you can solve it. So what we can do here is one of the very simple process is, since they have given here 3 by 2, so we can write this as x to the power 3 by 2. I'm just giving you the step that you have to follow. So 1 plus x to the power 5 by 2 you can write, and you can take square of this. So it is same only, right? Okay, you got the answer. Let me check the answer, which option is correct here. So yes, option C is correct. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so you can solve this question. It means right. So yeah. So option C will be correct answer, right, for this question. Okay. So steps are like this. Okay, then you have to substitute, right? You can take x to the power 5 by 2 equal to t, right? And then differentiate this to 5 by 2 x to the power 3 by 2 dx equal to dt. Then you're getting here 2 by 5. This is the reason. Okay, 2 by 5. So you don't have to completely solve this question. Okay, and you will get the answer. Understand? So we can write this as 2 by 5 integration dt by square root of 1 plus t square. Now you should know the formula, right? What formula you should know? What formula you should know? That formula I can write here. Suppose you know that dx upon square root of x square plus, you can say, a square, which is nothing but log mod of x plus square root of x square plus a square. So this is the formula that you have to remember. Then only you can solve this question. Okay, you can see also. Okay. So option you can directly write this as 2 by 5. Okay, log. So this question is based on formula, right? That is what the thing is. So t plus square root of uh, you know t square plus what, t square plus 1 plus c, right? So you can plug in place of t what is that t here, right? So you will get here the answer. Okay, so I think this is clear, right? So this is the step that you have to follow. But if somebody does not know this formula, so they cannot solve this question. Okay, that's what my suggestion will be. Ki, please revise. If you go through ncrd, you will find some examples where these kind of formulas are mentioned, and these are also needed for your gate exam, right? Now the question is this, okay, from probability again. A coin is tossed n times. If probability of getting at least two heads is greater than the that of getting at least three tails, that is nothing but 21 by 128. This question is quite. So you have to find the value of n. So can somebody solve this question? Srinidhi, you can try this question. So most of the questions we are solving, but if the question is quite lengthy, right? So in fact, I'll not suggest you should solve. That is very, but this question can be done. Yes. Okay. How to solve this question? That is what yeah. So what they are saying is a coin. You can solve this question in one line also, right? So a coin is tossed n times if if the probability of getting at least two heads is greater than the that of a getting at least three heads, tails, right? Yes. Yes. What will be the answer? Yeah. Anybody please try this question. So what you can do here is let me tell you the solution here, how to solve this kind of questions. Okay. So you know that probability of getting head in one time. Suppose you have to check what will the probability of getting head. So probability of getting head is nothing but, okay, is 1 by 2, right? Okay. And suppose they are asking that the probability of getting head n number of times, right? Okay. N number of times, that is nothing but what? 1 by 2 to the power n. Understand? Because if you draw the tree diagram, you have to toss the coin n number of times. You will get head, 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 head. So probability is going to be this. Okay. I think this is clear, right? So if they are asking that the probability of getting at least two heads, okay, so I think Srinidhi has answered the question. So let me check which option is correct here. right? Huh. 7 is correct answer. Yeah, 7 is correct. Very good. So for you, there is a chance in Aero. I mean, you can say Air Authority of India Limited because you are doing well, right? So this is how you have to think, right? Okay, you have to think like this. So probability of getting head is 1 by 2. If you are tossing n times, so probability of getting head n times is gonna be 1 by 2 to the power n. Now they are saying that the if the probability of getting at least 2 head is greater than the probability of getting at least 3 tails, okay, by 21 and 128, okay, then what will be the value of n? Yes. So what you can do here is you can say that probability of getting whenever they are saying that at least, right? So you can also consider that uh, if they are saying that probability of getting head is greater than 2, right? So you can say that 1 minus the probability of getting head less than or equal to 2, right? Okay. So you can consider 0 head, 1 head, and 2 head, right? That is what the possibility is. So you can say that 1 minus the probability of getting 1 head, probability of getting 0 head, probability of getting, you can say that 1 head, the probability of getting 2 heads, right? This is how you can find out. Understand? Okay. So, but there are n number of times it is going on, right? So you have to understand this. Okay. So out of n, okay, out of n tosses, okay, how many heads you are going to get, right? That is what the very important thing. So this question is very good question, right? And the difference they have given is, okay. So if you solve this question, so you will get the option A only, right? Yes. Okay, so you guys can solve this type of questions and you will get the option A, right? We'll move to next question. Yes, because simple question we can quickly do. Okay, this was simple question only, right? At least is there. So as I suggested that, okay, you can write 1 minus of, right? And you can get the answer then. Okay. Now you see this question, number of solution of the matrix A square. Okay, they have given A square is going to be 1, 2, 1, 3. Yes. So, please, Srinidhi, you try this question also. How many solutions are possible in this case? So, if a square is given, that is 1, 1. Okay. Hmm. Yes. Please comment on that. Which option is going to be correct? Hmm. So, how to find the solution of any matrix, right? That is what the very important thing. So, suppose any matrix is given and you have to find the number of solutions. How to find that? That is the very important thing. Okay. So here they have given them. They are asking number of solutions of the matrix A square. Okay. That is 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So how many rows are there? You can say 2 into 2. Okay. This is the order of the matrix, and how many solutions are possible? So no solutions. Okay. Option first. More than 2 solutions, less than 2 solutions, and exactly 2 solutions. See, more than 2 solution means you can say infinitely many solutions only, right? So what we can do here is we can simply apply elimination, right? So by applying elimination you can make this guy 0. So you can consider this is nothing but matrix M, right? So here I'm just going to apply elimination. So 1, 1, this is nothing but 0, and this is nothing but 1. Fine. Okay. So I think this is clear, right? So what is the rank of this matrix? What is the rank of this matrix? So you see here the yeah. So I believe this is fine. So you can just apply elimination, okay, and you will get this kind of a situation, okay, because only matrix A is given, and there are two variables. You can say x1 and x2. There are two variables, right? Yes, Srinidhi, yes, you are correct, right? More than two is correct answer, right? Okay. So more than two is also the official key is telling more than two is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Yes. So can you write what you have done basically to solve this sort of question? Because in matrix, you know, whenever we have to solve the find the solution of a, so how to find that? Yes, 1213, right? Yeah. So what we can do here is it's a very simple, you can do by using elimination also, but you can also consider some matrix A because we don't know the matrix A here, right? We don't know the matrix A, right? Okay. We don't know the matrix A, so you can consider some matrix A, okay, and you can also take then you multiply that, okay. So let us take the matrix A here, right? So you can say A matrix is nothing but kind of A B C D matrix, right? Yes. Yes, Chinmay. Yeah, you are correct. Okay, more than two is the correct answer, right? So A, B, C, D, right? A, B, C, D. So here you have to find A square then. So A, B, C, D means A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Okay. So you can find out this. So you will get here as A square plus BC. Okay, and B times A plus D, right? And C times A plus D. This is the lengthy, I mean, the process that I'm doing, okay, can be. So you will get this, okay. Now you can equate with this. Okay. You can equate. So you will get the matrix A. Then you can comment on, you can comment on what? So you will get the matrix here. A square is this, okay, and then you compare. So you will find some values, okay, like you will get some equations, right? A square plus BC equal to 1. Okay, I can write all those equations, right? Yes. So you will get inside this equation, the third order, right? I mean, you will get this kind of equation. Let me write all these equations. So you can say that one equation you will get as A square plus BC equal to 1. So you don't have to solve everything here. I mean, completely. You can directly answer more than 2. So A square plus BC equal to 1, and B times A plus D is going to be equal to 1. C times A plus D is going to be equal to 2, right? And BC plus D square equal to 3, right? Okay. So from the first equation, what you can find out is you can say that this is nothing but C equal to 1 minus A square by B, right? And then you can plug this into, okay, you can plug this equation, okay, whatever equation you have got, okay, into C, okay, in place of C, right? And you will get some third or like third degree equation you will get in this, okay, inside this matrix, okay. So that is the reason more than two will be the correct answer for this question, okay. Yes. So whatever matrix equation you will get, that will give you more than two. Fine. Yes. So this question was asked, guys. Can we try this question, everyone? So if A sine square theta, yes. If A sine square theta plus B cos square theta equal to C, then tan square theta is what? Tan square theta. Okay. So how to solve this question? Yes. Please tell me fast. So you should have some background about you can say trigonometry. Then you can solve this question, right? Otherwise there will be an issue, right? What is the first approach that you have to do? Hmm. Yes. So this is not a new question, okay? This is again one of the, you can say, from plus two only, so from some exam. Okay. Yes. So please tell me what is the first step that you can do always in this question. So you can always express this cos theta in terms of sine theta only, right? So you can say that a sine square theta, right, plus b 1 minus sine square theta, right, equal to c. Fine. So I think this is clear, right? So you can always write like this. Then what will be the next step? Next step can be written as a sine square theta plus b minus b sine square theta equal to c. So what you can say here is that you can take b common from here. So b will be common. So it will be nothing. Sorry, not b common. Okay, you can take sine square theta common. So it is nothing but, it's a very simple question, I believe. Yeah. So a plus b equal to c minus b, right? Yeah. So it is very simple now, right? So sine square we have got here. So what is sine square from here? Sine square we have got, right? Sine square theta equal to c minus b by a plus b. We have got sine square theta here, right? Now what is this sine theta? Sine theta you can find out. Okay. Sine theta you can find out. So sine theta is going to be equal to square root of c minus b upon square root of a plus b. Right? Now you can draw the triangle, and life is very simple then. Right? So this is nothing but square root of c minus b, and this is nothing but a plus b. Right? So it is certain that the numerator is gonna be c minus b only, right? Which option is correct now? Tell me. So option C minus B is present in only option B, right? Okay. It's a very simple question, right? You have to do little manipulation and you can just get it right. So option B, because C minus B is only present. See, in case of tan square, tan theta is what? Tan theta is nothing but perpendicular upon base. Okay, and here the perpendicular is nothing but, yes, Srinidhi, we can convert sine into 10, yes. But you have to first convert this cos square theta, right? So using some identity, okay. So the straightforward question for, okay, here. And you can also realize this is nothing but, uh, you can say that, yes. So this will be nothing but a plus b minus c, uh, okay, understood. So c minus, okay, B, right? So here B, here some 1 minute, it will be cancelling, right? So it will be C minus B only. So B will get cancelled. Fine. So option B will be correct for this question. Yes. Yeah, that is also okay, right? So can you try that method? But I think this method is straightforward, and you are getting the clue, right? Fine. Yes. Now we have got this question. A vector is given I minus 2j plus k. Second vector is given I plus k. Third vector is given 2j minus k. Then the area of the parallelogram with diagonals a plus b and b plus c will be what? Okay, so in fact, last time first session we have done where we have solved this kind of question. One parallelogram was there. So here they are asking area for this. Yeah. So see, you have to revise. You have to revise vector properly, and that too plus two level vector, not the gate level vector. In gate, very simple questions are there, right? Application based, but these are very basic thing. Huh? You can see what we are doing. We are simply manipulating, and we are getting the answer. And there is no okay. So here they have given I minus 2j. So we have to find just area of this. Yes. So can somebody answer this question? What will be the answer for this question and how to solve this? What we can do here is it's a very simple procedure, right? So you can say that the diagonal d1 is nothing but a plus b. Okay. Diagonal d1 is nothing but a plus b, right? And so a plus b means what? You can add a and b, right? So component wise addition has to be done, right? So you can find d1 first, right? So d1 is nothing but what? D1 will be you can say 2 iota, right? And then I j k, right? So j is not present here, right? This is nothing but I plus j plus k, but j is not present. Yes, Srinidhi, let me check also whether it is correct. Yeah, root 14 is correct. Very good. So you are getting answers very, I mean, in very less time. So it is very good, right? So D1 you can find out like A plus B, and D2 you can find out. Right? I'm just giving you the procedure, right? B plus C. Then what you can do here is you can find out D1 into D2. Okay. How to find D1 into D2? That is nothing but a cross product, right? So I, J, K, and here put the component, okay, and the area is nothing but what? Area is nothing but 1 by 2 D1 into D2. Okay. So you will get the answer directly. I think this is clear, right? So how to find D1? That is nothing but A plus B, right? So you have to add this and this, right? So I can add also. So that is nothing but 2J, and you will get this is K and this is K. So it is nothing but 2K. Fine. Now B plus C. So B plus C is nothing but what? I. Then you will get 2J, right? Here K gone, right? So nothing you will get, right? So you can write now 2 minus 2, and this is 2, right? Yeah. And this is going to be nothing but 1 ijk, it is 0. Now you can find out this. You have to expand, right? You have to expand this. So you'll get d1 cross d2. This is nothing but a cross product, right? And once you will get the cross product, the area is going to be this. Okay, please remember this. So answer will be root 14. Okay. So I hope this method is okay. This question. This question is a familiar one, right? Yes. Everyone, please try this question. So many questions are there. Okay, so the value of the determinant b square minus ab minus a square, bc minus ac square, b minus c, a minus b, c minus a, bc minus ac, b square minus ab minus a square, right? So please try this question, guys, and tell me which option is going to be correct. So I think you guys can realize that just take simply, you can take b common here, so it is nothing but b minus a. Srinidhi, this is not correct. D is not correct here, right? So the answer for this question will be, I mean, please try this, okay? So answer will be direct, okay? Answer is nothing but this. Okay. How I'm saying answer will be 0, because you have to realize that you just take a common here, so it is nothing but b minus a, and you can take c common, b minus a, right? B minus c, a minus b, c minus a, right? And from here you can take c common, so b minus a, right? And this is b common, so b minus a, and you can take a common, b minus a. So you will realize something here, right? Some column or some row you can make it similar, right, or proportional to each other. So answer for this question will be 0 only. So whenever this kind of question will be asked, please remember that you have to make some column or some row, right? I mean, if they are same, means that is gonna be 0. Okay? Now angle between two lines. There are two lines. One line is 3x 3y and minus 2z, and second line is this, that is 2x equal to minus y equal to minus 2z. Is, what is the angle here? 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 Is, what Okay, okay. Yeah, I understood. Yes. Fine. So in this paper, little lengthy questions are there, but I will suggest if you have done revision properly, right? So you will not face any difficulty. Two, three questions you can always leave, okay, in any examination, because if you don't know the concept, then why to spend time? But I have seen that many students what they do is like while solving the question they have spent 9 minutes, but they did not get the answer. So this is the negative point. So you don't have to do. Okay, you just leave that question. Please try this question, guys, and tell me the answer for this question. Yeah. Hmm. Triangle between these like 2x, 3x equal to 3y equal to minus 2y z. Okay. So how to find this? So see, you have to find the direction ratio. That's what. Okay. Once you get the direction ratio, you can get the answer very quickly. Whenever line is given, okay, find the direction ratio. Okay. What are the direction ratio, guys, for these two lines? So you can say you can write this as x by 1 by 3 y upon 1 by 3 and z equal to you know minus 1 by 2. So these are the direction ratio for this line. Okay, 1 by 3, 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 2. Right? And from here also you can find the direction ratio 1 by 2 minus 1 and 1 by 3. These are the direction ratio you have got. Okay. Now since you have got the direction ratio, so dot product of the direction ratio of two line should be what? What is that? Okay, if you take the dot product of this, right? Dot product. Okay, take the dot product here because theta is nothing but what? Cos inverse, okay, of this, right? So you have to find the dot product first. So dot product you can get. What is the dot product here? So you will get 1 by 6, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6. Okay, so I think you will get the answer as what? What is dot product of this? If you solve this, you will get 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 3, which is 0 only, right? So the answer for this question is what? Theta is cos inverse 0 and cos inverse 0 is nothing but 90. Right? So always remember that whenever line is given, okay, find out direction ratio. Okay, direction ratio, and the formula is same, right? Formula is same, right? Theta equal to cos inverse a vector dot b vector upon mod of a mod of b. So if this dot product is not zero, then you have to find the magnitude and then you have to find, right? So this question was straightforward. This question can be done, right? Next question. So what they have given is a equal to mi plus 16j, okay, equal to mod of a equal to 20. Yeah. So then find the value of m. What is the solution for this question? They have given the magnitude. Find the magnitude of this, right? So the magnitude of this is going to be what? M is square plus 16 is square. What they have given is 20. So m is square plus 16 is square equal to 400, right? So m is square equal to 400 minus 16 square. M equal to square root of 400 minus 16 square. I think you guys got the answer. Yeah, this question is very simple one. Yeah. So answer for this question will be what? It will be nothing but 144. That is nothing but 12. Okay. So the D answer is going to be correct for this. Okay. Everybody got this answer. So this was simple question. Anybody can solve it. Okay. 256. 16 square is what? 16 is square. 16 into 16 means 16 into 10 plus 6. Okay, that is 160 plus 96, and then you can add it. So I think kind of situation you will get, right? Yeah. Right. So yeah. Next question. Consider PQR. Okay, these are the vectors they have given, right? And if PQR denote the position vectors, of the three non-collinear points. Okay, so whenever this kind of situation, so you have to reference CRT. I think on Sunday, each Sunday you can reference CRT, and at least you get familiar with these equations, formulas, right? So you have to find what the equation of the plane containing these 3 points. That is what the question is. So I think this question can be done directly without. I mean, just see the points. What are the point? Okay, in these vectors, what are the point and plug here, right? So point here is nothing but 2, 3, 4, right? And you will find that 1, 4 minus 1, and here it is nothing but 2, 3, and 1, right? R is has. So if these points are lying on a plane, so they should satisfy. So you can take any point and verify this. You will find that option B is going to be correct. Okay, understood. Suppose you take this point 2, 3, 4, right? So if you plug here 2, 3, 5 plus 5, no. If you plug here, yeah, it is satisfying. Answer is correct. Okay, only one point you have to satisfy. You will get the answer. Don't solve, by regular procedures. So this was the all. This was all about this session, guys, and we have done almost all the question. You can say 3, 4 question I might have suggested you. Okay, so this was a question which can be done. Okay, within 10 seconds, right? Just to verify the options. One of the option is gonna be correct. So Chinmay and Srinidhi, you guys got the answer for this question? Dekho. But my suggestion is go through NCRT, guys. Only okay. This will help you for GATE also as well as for any other exam. Basics you will understand. Okay. ये question बन जाएगा 100%. You guys can do this question. 2 question you can do, right? This question also can be done. 3 questions. I also in front of you done, right? I have done. And this question also, right? This question also you can do, right? As I have given you the complete solution also right here. Yeah. ये भी आप क्वेश्चन कर सकते हो. It's a simple question 41. This question can be done, right? ठीक है. And you see this question also. Please try this question. There are many questions on the web also. You will find different types of questions. So please practice based on priority. Okay. In fact, I like this question also, right? Uh, ये क्वेश्चन काफी अच्छा था. Can be done, right? Area, but provided there should be a line so that this question becomes simple one, right? Yeah. So almost all the questions are good question, guys, and please revise section formulas. Okay, so straight line, those kind of concept you can revise from the NCRT. Oh, there are more question, I think. Yeah, wait, so we can try this question also. Yes, next question, guys. This question is there. I think there are more questions. Yeah. Hmm. There are more questions. Okay, so let us go ahead. So question number 54, guys. What we have to find here is we have to find cos 3x, right? So 3 sine x plus 3 sine 4x equal to sine x, sine y, and 3 cos x plus 3 cos 4x is nothing but cos y. 3 sine x plus 3 cos sine 4x equal to sine y. So what we can do here is this is the equation number 1. You can say this is the equation number 2. Okay. Some more questions are there. We can just take a look quickly. So sine by and cos by. So sine square by plus cos square by equal to what? 3 sine x plus 3 sine 4x whole square plus. Just take the square and the add them, right? So and then 3 cos x, right, plus 3 sine 3 cos 4x. Right? Now you see this is nothing but 1, and this is nothing but 9 from here, right? And you can just open it. Okay, so you will realize that you will get sine square x plus sine square 4x plus 2 sine x sine 4x plus uh, cos square x plus cos square 4x plus 2 cos x cos 4x. What you will realize that 1 by 9 equal to, I think people are getting this answer, right? So this is again one question, please. Okay. So here it will be 1 plus 1 plus, you can take 2. This is nothing but 2 sine. So what you can write this as 2 cos, okay, 4x minus x, that is nothing but 3x. Right? Okay, now you can simplify it because you have to find the answer as cos 3x, right? So this is nothing but what? Sine A, sine B, cos A, cos B, right? So you can say cos A minus B. Okay, so I think people can try. So 1 by 9 equal to, you can take 2 common also. Okay, so 1 plus cos 3x. So it becomes 1 plus cos 3x equal to 1 by 18. So cos 3x equal to 1 by 18 minus 1, which is minus 17 by 18, right? So answer for this question is B. I think everybody got the answer, yeah? So this paper is quite lengthy, guys. Few questions are lengthy, right? So you can see we have to solve it. Otherwise, we will not get the answer. Okay, so this is the first idea that, okay, let us move ahead. This question number 55. There are many questions. So x equal to a t plus 1 by t and y equal to this. And you have to find dx by dt, dy, right? So see, this x is not a function of y or something. It is a function of t. So what you can write this as? You can write this as dx by dt upon dy by dt. बस आंसर आ जाएगा. ठीक है? You differentiate this guy with respect to t, differentiate this with respect to t, and you will get the answer, right? You can also write this as x equal to what? A times t square plus 1 by t, and you can write y equal to a times t square minus 1 by t. Now differentiate this, so dx by dt is nothing but what? A 1 plus 1 minus 1 by t square, dt is going to be a times 1 plus 1 by t square. Now you can take the square ratio of them, right? Because you have to find dx by dy. So it will give you what? It is giving you a cancel. So t square minus 1. And you can see here, this is nothing but t square plus 1. Okay, so if you take the ratio of this also, right? If you take y by x, so you'll get again t square minus 1 by t square plus 1, right? So correct option for this question is B. ठीक है? Yes, guys. ठीक है, तो इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? B आएगा. Okay. Please try this. So you will get that y by x is the answer. It's a very good question, you can say. So these kind of questions we can do, right? Option B is correct. Next question is, see here, they have given some polynomial. In fact, this is a function which is a line. F of x equal to x minus 6 minus 5x, right? So y is nothing but minus 5x plus 6 kind of situation. Okay. So kind of situation you will get like, oh, there will be a negative slope, right? Okay, not a positive slope, you can say, right? Some sort of negative slope you will get. Okay, kind of negative slope you are going to get like this. So what they have asked is, if there is a relation r to r where r is the set of all the real numbers, yes, then the function is what? So in this situation you will find that one to one and on to function. Okay, these two property will be there. Okay, please remember that. So as long as this is nothing but a polynomial, right? So like linear equation 6 minus 5x. So you'll get this one to one and on to function, right? Option C will be correct. Next question is this, guys. Please try. Okay, here we can invest some time, right? So it will take only 20 seconds. So what they have given is A matrix is given, B matrix is given. They are asking A square B equal to A square equal to B. So the value of alpha क्या होगा? So A square is given, means you have to find A square first. So A square is nothing but what? A times A, alpha 1 0 minus 1, alpha 1 0 minus 1. Okay. Now you can multiply this. So it will be nothing but, you will get here alpha square, right? And then, yeah, then alpha minus 1 and then you will get 0, and then this will be nothing but 1. Okay. Now you can equate this with 4101, right? So you see alpha is coming out to be 2 and minus 2, but minus 2 will not be correct because alpha minus 1 equal to 1, which is alpha equal to 2. So alpha equal to 2 is the correct answer for this question. Okay. So this is very simple question that you guys can do, right? I believe this is fine. So this question can be done in 20 seconds, right? So these are the doable question. The value of k for which straight line? They have given some straight line here. Again, straight line is very favorite for air authority, right? Straight line, guys. Always you can revise from NCRT straight line chapter, right? Don't skip this. And the vector algebra chapter, okay? Straight line, vector algebra, all these chapters. Next, so the value of k for which straight line x plus y plus 3z minus 2 equal to 0, 2x plus y minus z minus 3 is parallel to the plane, 3x plus 2y plus kz minus 4 equal to 0 is. Okay. So there are, these are the lines, straight lines are given. Okay, so which is parallel to the plane, right? So how can you find the value of k? That is a question. So I can directly do this question, right? So what you can do here is, yes, you guys can also solve this question. It's not a tough question, right? Yes. Hmm. Please try this question, guys, so that we can find out. So here you see these are the you can say consider as a vector here, right? 1 1 3, okay, and here they have given 2 1 minus 1, right, and which is parallel to this. So you can find one consolidated one. So cross product is going to be right. You can say I cap, j cap, k cap, right, and 1 1 3 2 1 minus 1. So you can just find out the points here, right? So it will be nothing but I uh, minus 1 minus 3 minus j, right? So minus 1 minus 6 plus k cap, right? And then it will be 1 minus 2. So you will get here some points here, right? So what are the point that you're getting? The point here is minus 4, and this will give you can say that 7, and this will give you minus 1, right? And from here you see 3 2 k's, then you can take the dot product since they are parallel, right? So you can take the dot product of that. Okay, so you'll get minus 12 plus 14 minus k equal to 0. So k equal to what? K equal to you're getting as 2, right? So answer for this question is 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got the answer, right? So this is the method. If you do not know the concept, then you can't solve in this manner, right? The way I did, how fast. Okay, so yeah. So I think this is the last question of the day. This was the last question. Okay, so around we have done today 27 questions, right? And we have to skip some of the questions, right, guys? So I hope everybody might have enjoyed the session. So you guys can also write your comment. Okay, like in the first season we have conducted around 25 questions. In this season also we have done 27 questions. So some of the solution I might have not given, but I made assumption that you guys know, right? So but most of the answers I have given. See, this question we have done, right? So yeah, so we'll meet in the next season, guys. Thank you so much for today, right? We'll meet in the next season again with another set of questions.